All right, James McKnight, Mr. Man. That's my nickname, but I'll lend that to you for this one right here.
That's all good. That's all good.
Tell us about yourself, man.
Well, I'm James McKnight. I'm a 11-year NFL veteran. You know, the last team I played for is, these guys. I know you're looking at the logo. It's the old logo because that's the logo it was when I played. But better yet, I'm an 11-year NFL veteran. I played wide receiver. Pretty fast when I played. You get the ball in my hands and some electricity and some excitement happens. So I kept the fans out of their seats. But better yet, man, I'm just a sports star. I love sports. I was a three sports guy in high school. Played football, basketball, and I ran track, and also played both football and ran track in college. So I love sports. I love everything about athletics. So I'm excited about everything that we're about to do.
Okay, what made you fall in love with sports to begin with?
I think I fell in love with sports because I had older sisters and brothers. My brother played all three sports, and he added baseball to his repertoire. And my sisters played sports. They was softball, basketball, and volleyball. So, I came from a pretty athletic family. My mother was an athlete as well. So my whole family, like to compete and things like that. So sports is a part of my life.
Livelihood too.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
All right, so for anyone who's questioning, like, who is this James McKnight? Who do you think he is? Why do you think he can judge us? What's the answer to that question? What makes you a good judge for finding this?
I think what makes you a good judge is that if you have the ability to recognize talent. I know, I know a lot of guys that was real great college football players, but they sucked as an NFL athlete. I knew guys that was very fast on my team, but they couldn't play a position. I knew guys that was the strongest in the weight room, but they couldn't play a position because they didn't maximize their skill. And one of the things I've been able to recognize is skill and talent, and I think I'm a good judge of that.
All right. So when it comes to the bandwagon fans, how do you identify them and remove them from the picks of the real true fans that are out there?
Well, I mean, if you're a bandwagon fans, you rock this in the dark. You don't wear this out in the light where people can see it. It's not in the back seat of your car in your back window. You ain't riding around with a little flag supporting your team, supporting the Heat. Supporting the Marlins. You ain't supporting the Panthers. You're not doing that. So for those bandwagons, I know everybody ain't from South Florida. A lot of people done migrated down here from whether it be one of the islands or upstate. But the bottom line is that you're in Miami now. You love our beaches, you love our shops, you like to be in your bikinis on the weekend, you like the boating and the atmosphere, then you need to support our fans. And so the last fan standing won't be a bandwagon fan, they'll be all in. So if you're not all in, then I'm a judge, you'll be all out.
Now, this is the point where I kind of break in a little bit. There's two questions left. But this one right here is the one that I always feel is the most important question.
Let's get it.
Because, I'm all about listening to the fans out there to see what they want to know. And this is what I feel like they want to know. They ain't necessarily say it word by word verbatim, but I'm just saying, what's the ultimate tailgate menu?
The ultimate tailgate menu? Wow. Well, you got to have some baked beans. You got to have some barbecue chicken. I'm not a real pork guy, but you got to have some ribs. Some of y'all like this little seafood, you know what I'm saying? So for the down south people, we could say shrimp, you know what I'm saying? But some people like shrimp on the menu. Some people, you gotta have some corn, barbecue some corn on there, little potato salad, little salad, maybe, Caesar salad or something like that. But if you ain't got no hot dogs, and no chili or nothing like that, it's not really a barbecue. You got to have a little something at a barbecue.
All right. So now, if people want to impress you, they want to turn your head, what they got to do to prove that they're Miami's biggest fan?
What you got to see, I'm not so big on people, if you got season tickets. I know everybody economic status is a little bit different. But do you support them? Do you watch them? Do you know the players? Do you understand? Do you know the players? The roster? You don't need to know all the coaches, but do you know who the head coach is? For your team, and do you support your colors? Now, if you rock the colors, you know what I'm saying? Some people just rock the colors because they like fly gear. But do you rock it because, you know what, if I cut you right now, you know what I'm saying, some orange and green gonna leak out. I want those fans that live it, that breathe it, that wake up without it. You know what I'm saying? When the Dolphins lose, we lose. You know, when the Heat lose, we lose. You know what I'm saying? If you wake up in the morning after a loss and you ain't got that nasty feeling in your gut, then I question your fanhood, partner. I question it.
All right, man. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you.
That's right.
Got anything you want to say to everybody out there before we go?
You know what? I'm looking forward to the process. I'm looking forward to the judging, and better yet, I'm looking forward to meet some incredible fans. And so it doesn't really matter if you're the last fan standing. If you ain't in the game, then you ain't got a chance anyway. So get in the game.
Thank you, sir.